Welcome to the Den as the Hot Springs Tiger girls get ready to take on the Dexter Demons here on the campus of Hot Springs High School. Tigers come into tonight 4-6, and the Dexter Demons come in here at 10-5 as they blew out the Hatch Valley Bears last night, 58-18. And they're actually ranked number 11 in AAA. The Tigers are down a little further. They're inside the top 20. We're going to have the national anthem. We're going to take a break so we don't violate anything here as far as the copyright. We'll be right back with tonight's tip-off.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa Escape and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa Escape and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa Escape and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
Back here in the Den as we get ready for the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Dexter Demons here this afternoon. Tiger girls will be on the road and back here on the 21st of January. That Tuesday night at 6:30 they'll be playing Chaparral. We have the introductions going on now. First for the Dexter Demons. Dexter comes in 5-10. They're winners of 6 in a row. They beat Capitan, Mescalero, Apache, Ruidoso, Cuba, Jal, and Hatch Valley last night. And they wound up beating Hatch Valley 58-18, beat them by 40 points down there. Stayed here in the Valley last night, and now they're ready to take on the Tigers. You're going to see a very young team here to Dexter. We counted up, they have 6 freshmen listed on the roster as well as an 8th grader, and Melody Duran, the 8th grader, leads the team in points. She leads the team in rebounds as well as steals, and that's number 10. You'll be able to see her tonight, and that's Melody Duran. Hot Springs Tigers now being introduced. Tigers lost their first 5 games to Magdalena, Tularosa, Santa Teresa, Theru, and Zuni. Then they went on a run of 4 in a row, beat Navajo Pine, Ruidoso, Chaparral, and Bosque. They lost Tuesday night here in the Den to Mesilla Valley Christian. They lost that game 50-32. And then here we are today taking on the Dexter Demons. Hot Springs boys last night wound up beating Oak Grove Classical Academy there from Albuquerque. They played them here in the Den. The boys will be back in the Den on the 14th against Santa Fe Indian at 7:30 here on the NFHS Network, YouTube, and Facebook. We're ready to go this afternoon for Hot Springs Tigers and the Dexter Demons. Tigers control the tip. Down inside to Luna and no good. Picked up by the rebound, and now out come the Tigers. Have it again as they get it to Littleton. Now Littleton to LeClaire. Don't know what to do with it out front. Got Luna posted up at the top of the free throw line. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Hot Springs. Tigers now settling in. We're just underway here in the den. Littleton top of the keys. Got LeClaire on the left. Got Requejo now with the ball, trying to get it down to Luna. Luna looking inside to the paint, throws it down and knocked out of bounds by Fuentes from the Demons, and the Tigers will take it again here underneath their own basket. Dexter's 10-5 on the season and took care of Hatch last night down in the Valley. Littleton back out to LeClaire, thought about a three, now gets it down inside to Gonzalez, and off the glass and good. The Tigers pick up their first two right away here in the den. Duran gets it over to Navarez with a long three, no good. Picked up on a rebound there by Hot Springs, and Gonzalez tries to get it to Luna and throws it out of bounds. And the Demons will bring it back in for Dexter here. Back out on top and down to the 8th grader, Duran. She leads the team in just about everything. We'll see what she does here for Hot Springs. That time it got thrown away and knocked to the ground, and now it's going to stay with, off the Tigers, it's going to stay with Dexter. Down inside off the glass, no good. Picked up the rebound by number 24, and that's Armstrong, and no good. And now Gonzalez for Hot Springs gets it. Littleton tries to take it out, and there's going to be a foul against against Navarez, against Dexter. First team foul. Tigers will bring it in. Full court press for the Demons. Littleton now gets it over to Luna. Off Luna, now picked up by the Demons on a turnover. Duran with a little floater, no good. Picked up by Luna, cleans up the glass, and now Littleton across the timeline. Gets it to LeClaire. LeClaire down inside to Gonzalez. Back out to Luna now on the drive, just lowers her shoulder, tries to hang on to it. Loose ball picked up by the Demons, back the other way. Here comes Duran now. He's going to take this one all the way to the hoop. Off the front, no good. And back comes Littleton quickly across the timeline. Takes it all the way inside off the glass and knocked out of bounds by the Demons. Luna trying to get the loose ball in there on the rebound. Woods checks in for Luna here for the Hot Springs Tigers. Littleton from the baseline. Now she's going to set the offense up for Hot Springs. Over to LeClaire. Gonzalez down to Woods. Woods throws it up a little bit short and rebounded out of there by Rivas of the Demons. Now Duran controlling it. Gets it down inside. Open on the glass. No good. Trying to get the rebound. Stepped out of bounds was Gonzalez. And it's going to stay with Dexter here under their basket. Tigers up 2-zip, just underway here with 5:22 here in the first. Duran finally gets it all the way back out on top to Navarez. Over the shot, no good. Blocked by Woods. Picked up rebound by the Demons. And here comes LeClaire back the other way. Takes it inside, about stumbles and loses the ball. Throws this one deep down on the rebound on the outlet pass to Dexter. Misses the layup. And now Duran has it, and there's going to be a foul called reaching in against the Hot Springs Tigers. LeClaire, number 1, gets called for the foul. Collins checks in for Hot Springs as Requejo sits down. Duran, easy basket underneath and missed on the inbound, and Gonzalez with the rebound out to Littleton. Pressure picked up by the Demons as Woods gets it over to LeClaire. LeClaire for a three-pointer off the glass, no good. Picked up by Littleton off the top of the backboard, and that one hit the strapping, and it's going to be Dexter's ball. Duran across the timeline for the Demons. Three-pointer put up by Duran, no good. Littleton on the rebound inside, takes it all the way the length of the court, going to take it all the way in, and now she's fouled by Duran, and that'll be her first. Littleton will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Tigers up by 3 now here with 4:24 to play first quarter. Second free throw off the back iron and in. Duran going to bring it across the timeline. She's the 8th grader on the team. They got 6 freshmen listed as well, so they are a very young team. Down inside and out of bounds, it's going to be Tiger ball. Tigers have done pretty well so far hanging in. Flores checks in for the Demons as well as Jimenez. Collins now with the ball back over to Gonzalez, to Woods, and now Collins all the way inside, throws it up, and it's knocked out by Dexter, and Tigers will keep it under their own basket. LeClaire on the inbound for Hot Springs. Gets it down on the baseline to Collins, and now Collins runs it around top of the key, going to set up the offense. LeClaire thought about a 3, gets it down to Woods on the baseline, kicked out of there by the Demons, and back they come with a fast break. 1 block and in, and finally on the score was Armstrong, as she puts 2 points on the board for Dexter. Tigers still fighting that full court press, and this one's going to be Dexter's ball as the Tigers just can't handle the press right now, trying to get it across the timeline. Flores will bring it in for the Demons. Jimenez now from the point. Got Duran on the right wing. Now Duran's decided she's going to run the offense. Tigers in a man-to-man defense down inside. Kick back to Jimenez off the glass for 3, and they've got a foul and a whistle. Foul is on Taylor Littleton, her first. Jimenez now will shoot, freshman will shoot 3, I believe. Misses the first. Second free throw rattles in and out. Luna and Requejo check back in for Hot Springs, as LeClaire and Gonzalez take a break. Third free throw is good, and the Tiger lead is only by 1, 4-3. Let's see if the Tigers can handle the press here as Littleton tries to get it across the timeline. And it's stolen out by Dexter, and then stolen right back by Woods. Luna over to Littleton, and Littleton's got to run it down on the baseline. Now the Tigers are just going to kind of settle in. Run the offense once again. Collins now to the baseline to Woods. Knocked out of bounds by Dexter. Raquejo will bring it in for Hot Springs. Luna on the baseline, gets it in, and there's a foul, offensive foul against Luna underneath the basket. Luna picks up her first, third team foul. Navarez checks back in for the Demons. Tigers have not come out in that full court press yet. They're just picking everybody up, waiting to get across the timeline just to set up their defense. Durant from the top of the key for three and no good. Luna with the rebound. Out to Collins, and Collins across the timeline. Collins taking it all the way down inside off the glass. A little hard and no good. Rebounded out of there by Fuentes. And back come the Demons. On the drive is Flores and kicks it back out to Duran. Now Duran on the baseline drive. Hangs in there and tries to get it up, and it's knocked out of bounds. Navarez to bring it in for Dexter. Gets it to Duran, and now a step back to three, and no, get it out to Fuentes, now top of the key. Navarez on the drive, throws it up off the glass and no good, but it's going to pick up the foul. Foul is on McKenna Woods, the freshman, her first, team fourth. It's a shooting foul. First free throw is good and ties the score here at 4. Second free throw is good, and Dexter takes the lead. And we got a timeout on the court. With 2:04 to play here on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard, the Hot Springs Tigers trail by 1, 5-4. We'll be right back.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Back here in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers trail 5-4 with 2:04 to play here in the first quarter. Last shot was done by Duran, came off the backside of the backboard, so the Tigers will bring it in. Collins now tries to get it to Littleton, and now over to Raquejo, and off the glass, no good, as Luna tries to crash the boards and can't get there. Duran on a big outlet pass and a good assist now with Flores with the 2. The other freshman, she's averaging 4.8 points a game, picks up the 2 points, and now Dexter's up 7-4. Full court press is killing the Tigers here with all the turnovers. Collins all the way in, and she'll answer and put 2 up on the board as she takes that one all the way to the hoop. Fuentes gets it off to Navarez, back over to Duran for a three-pointer and off the back of the iron and knocked out of bounds by Dexter, and the Tigers have it with 1:11 to go here in the first quarter. McKenna just about traveled with it, tries to get it to Littleton, knocked out of bounds, and I think the Tigers will maintain possession. McKenna Woods now brings it into Collins. Collins over to Woods, loses the handle. Triple team there. Finally gets it to Raquejo all the way down inside, throws it up and is going to be fouled. That was on number 23, Fuentes, her first, team third. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Tried to get the rebound and knocked out of bounds and off of the Tigers. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Duran now across the timeline, gets it out there on the high post. Down inside to Fuentes and stolen by the Tigers. Woods back the other way. Woods just flicks it back to Collins. Collins off the glass and good, and the Tigers back up by one. 8-7 with 27 seconds to go here as the Demons probably set up for one shot here right before the end of the quarter. Duran on the baseline, kicks it back out on the wing. Now down dribble penetration by Fuentes down low and rebounded by the Tigers. Thrown out to Collins. Collins got a little bit of time here, steps through and off the glass and no good. And that's going to do it. The end of the first quarter as the Hot Springs Tigers take a quick 8-7 lead is all here from the Den. We'll be right back with the second quarter right after this.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Back here in the Den after one, the Hot Springs Tigers up 8-7. This quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. 420 Warm Springs Boulevard there in Elephant Butte, 575-744-4009. Go by and see Big Lynn there in Elephant Butte for all your landscape and fencing needs, residential, commercial, and security fencing. Dexter will bring it in. They start the second quarter here from the Den. Tigers tied in a 1-2-2 defense there. Durant just inside the arc off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Woods. Here comes Littleton across the timeline. Gets it over and stolen by Dexter. She steps out of bounds, so Hot Springs will have the ball. The Tigers just got to work on these turnovers. Gonzalez will bring it in for Hot Springs at half court. Down on the baseline to Littleton, and she walks with it. Durant just from short outside the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Jimenez and puts it up, no good. Now the Tigers coming back the other direction. Littleton just lowers her shoulder and gets it across the timeline. All the way skip pass across to Raquejo, and she puts it in. And now the Tigers up 10-7. Duran now just controlling the offense. Steps down inside, tries to get it down inside, and stolen by Gonzalez as she gets it across the timeline. Takes this one down to Littleton on the bounce pass, no good. Tigers trying to get the rebound, and they do. Kick it back out, play a little soccer with it, and now Littleton's going to control it out at midcourt. Raquejo feeling it, throws it up again, no good. Littleton on the rebound. So the Tigers getting plenty of offensive rebounds, just can't get it in the basket. Down inside to McKenna Woods for an easy 2 points, and now the Tigers go up 12-7. Duran, good pass down inside, wide open for the basket was Jaden Flores. And the pressure continues from Dexter as McKenna gets it down to Luna. Luna all the way in, loses the handle on the ball, and the ball's free underneath and picked up by Dexter, and now Duran looks down low to pass it, decides to hold off. Bounce pass down inside, and the shot by Fuentes, no good, rebounded by the Tigers. Another steal by the Tigers, and then knocked out of bounds by Gonzalez. So back and forth they go here. The Tigers having a hard time with that full court press. Collins checks into the game for Woods. Saucedo checks in for Duran, for the Demons, as Duran's going to bring it in under their own basket here for Dexter. Just inside the arc, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Raquejo, and back comes Littleton. Tigers got to take care of the ball here. Collins now has it. She's going to set it up at the point guard position for Hot Springs. Gonzalez now on the drive, stolen, kicked out of there by Dexter. The Tigers pick it up again. Collins now gets it knocked out of bounds by Dexter, and that was knocked out by Flores. Raquejo to Gonzalez, and now back out top. Collins looking to drive it, gets it into Luna. Luna on the turnaround, throws it up off the rim, no good. Picks up her own rebound, and she's fouled. Foul is against Armstrong, her first. First free throw, no good for Luna. Rivas checks in for Dexter. Second free throw is good, and the Tigers 13-9 now here in the second quarter, halfway through. Duran gets it over to Navarez, and a three-pointer put up on the line there by Melendez. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Back comes Collins, loses it. And it's going to be an easy layup for the Demons, and that was Rivas with the 2 points. Tigers got to really take care of the ball here as that full court press is killing them right now. Luna gets it over to Littleton. Littleton throws up a three off the back iron, down by Collins, and a travel violation underneath the basket for Hot Springs. Duran over Navarez for a three-pointer, and good. And just like that, they take the lead 14-13 on a long three-pointer by the other freshman, Navarez. Collins dribbles it on the sideline. It's going to go towards Dexter. Tigers got to get their head up. They got everybody bunched up at midcourt, and they got somebody down under the basket, and they dribble with their head down, can't get it up over the top. Luna comes out and Woods checks back in for her with only 3:43 to play here in the first half. Dexter up by 1. Navarez back out to Armstrong. Now Rivas looks down inside, and a foul is going to go against the Tigers as Duran tried to get it inside. Looks like it's going to be against McKenna Woods. That's her second team, or second personal foul. Team first here in the second quarter. First free throw is good by the 8th grader. Leclerc checks in for Raquejo. Second free throw from Duran is good. And now the Demons extend their lead to 3. Tigers finally get it past that, tried to get it down inside, and is kicked out of there by Dexter as they come up with the loose ball, and here comes Duran now across the timeline. Dexter looking down. Here's Duran now on the inside with a little spin move, throws it up, no good. Tigers going, nobody trying to get the ball. Collins finally ties it up, and they hit the deck. Alternating possession's going to give it to Hot Springs. Woods to Collins and down to Leclerc on the baseline. Thought about the three-pointer, gets it over to Gonzalez at the free throw line, and off the glass and good. So the Tigers now only down by 1. Duran down to the baseline to Navarez, and another three-pointer. That's 2 in a row from Navarez. Woods trying to get it over to Littleton, and Littleton gets it up and knocked out of bounds. Should be off of Hot Springs. Going to be Dexter ball. Tigers trail 19-15. Duran just takes her time across the timeline. Trying to find that hot hand for Navarez, number 2, see if she can get another one, and a double dribble against Navarez, and Tigers will take it out. Littleton back to Gonzalez, trying to break the press over to Woods. Woods down, gets the ball knocked out. It's going to stay within the Tigers. Leclerc will bring it in for Hot Springs. Down inside to Gonzalez on the turn, and there's going to be a foul underneath. Grabbed her right on the arm. Saucedo, number 5, picks up her first. Now Hot Springs will bring it in out of their basket. Leclerc looking for somebody open. Gets it out to Littleton on the drive, and the jumper is off the back iron. No good. Rebounded out by Leclerc. Back to Collins, and now Littleton once again decided, let's just set this up and get us a basket underneath. Woods looking for the bounce pass inside, stolen by the Demons as Woods was trying to get it down inside to Gonzalez. Navarez now stolen by Littleton. And stolen back, kicked over. Now Leclerc underneath the basket, and good as Leclerc puts it up. Tigers only trail by 2 here with a little over a minute to play here in the first half. Fuentes Going to try a three-pointer. Nobody jumps out on her, and a rebound, long rebound, picked up by Fuentes, followed her shot, and now Duran picks up the loose ball, gets it up and no good, and Woods finally comes down with it for Hot Springs. So the Tigers have a chance to tie it or take the lead here, and they dribble it out off their own leg, and it's going to be Dexter ball. Tigers just can't handle this press at all. Once they get double-teamed, they keep their head down, and they go awry. Timeout on the court with 42. Actually, they got a second quarter. We'll be right back.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Back here live in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers trail by 2 here with 42 seconds left here in the second quarter. Saucedo didn't know if she wanted to sit down or bring it in. Now Duran's got it here with less than a minute to play here in the first half. And the Demons up by 2 against the Hot Springs Tigers. Duran now directing traffic. Gets it down on the low post with a turn jumper and blocked by Gonzalez, and a loose ball picked up by Duran back to the Demons, and finally Littleton on the rebound. And Littleton's just a little bit out of control there, and Gonzalez travels with the ball. And the Tigers are just one more turnover away from disaster. Duran now is going to back this up. Going to wait for the last shot as we're under 10 seconds to play here in the first half. And the Demons with a 2-point lead and kicked out of bounds off of Duran. And the Tigers got to go full court here with 2.7 seconds. Collins got hit in the face. Gonzalez throws this one all the way down, and that's it for the first half as the Tigers trail 19-17 here on the Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard. We're going to go to our commercial break, and we'll be back with the second half right after this.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com. Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care. The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa, Escape, and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa, Escape, and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa, Escape, and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
Whitehead Automotive says Go Tigers! At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it! Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Back here in the den as we get ready to start the second half here. Second half is going to be brought to you by Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. 575-894-7513, serving Sierra County for 42 years. That's Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. Dexter brings it in here to start the third quarter. Duran from the three-point line and off the mark, rebounded out by Dexter, stolen by Collins, and back the other way comes Collins on a quick, fast break, kicks it back to Littleton. Littleton for two, misses everything, and it's going to be Dexter's ball. Duran across the timeline, picked up by Littleton, and looking at the high post. Shuffles her feet. It's going to get called for walking as Fuentes. Gonzalez to bring it in. Let's see what kind of full court press this is going to be. They pretty much had it the whole game here for Dexter as the Tigers trying to get to break the press, and they throw it away. Another turnover. Hot Springs, this is something they've got to work on big time, is breaking that press. Duran now top of the key, directing traffic. It's it over Fuentes. Fuentes down inside to Duran and lost, and almost thrown away by Gonzalez, and now Littleton's going to take it and get it down to Collins. Collins on the drive, back over to Luna and fouled, and that's going to count. As Luna is going to go to the line to shoot the and one. The Tigers have tied it up. Woods checks in for Gonzalez. And the free throw is good for Luna, and the Tigers take a 1-point lead here, just underway here in the third quarter. Fuentes now kicks it back out to Navarez for just inside the arc, no good. Rebounded by Luna and gets it over to Littleton. Back they come. Tigers throw it away again, and back come. Here comes Dexter, and fouled by Luna. As we'll watch this one as she gets it swiped down inside there. And boy, it looked like she had nothing but ball on that one, but she's going to get called for the foul. It's going to be her second. Rivas with the first free throw. Missed. Sorry, second free throw good. Now they take a 1-point lead. Collins now tries to get it across court and is picked off again by Dexter. Tigers just terrible. And a little dink shot there by Duran, and Tigers going to have to take a timeout. They got to do something. They can't even handle this press. They're down by 3 again. We're going to take a quick timeout with them. We'll be right back.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Back here in the den as Dexter has a 3-point lead on the Hot Springs Tigers. Littleton over to Collins. Collins all the way on the drive and missed the backboard. Picked up by Woods, and now Roquejo out to Littleton. Top of the key over to Collins, looking for a bounce pass to Woods. On the drive, tries a little hook shot, no good. And a whistle underneath. Foul's going to go against Navarez, her second. And Woods will shoot 2. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Second free throw is good. The Tigers trail by 2. Duran. Give and go. Takes it back. Almost picked off by Roquejo. And on the drive and a loose ball underneath. Roquejo has it back to Littleton. Tigers got to take care of the ball now. They got a fast break going with Woods. Woods backs it in inside and comes up short, picks up her own rebound and gets it, and they're going to call her for a travel violation. Just took a little extra hop there, had the right idea. Duran now looking a little easy lob inside underneath, and got in the free was Navarez, and nobody on her, and an easy basket for Dexter. Woods now out to Littleton. All the way across now to Collins on the drive with the step through, and no good, and there's a foul underneath. Foul was against Armstrong, her second. First free throw is good by Collins. Gonzalez checks in for Luna. as well as LeClaire back on the court. Second free throw, no good and knocked out. It's going to be Dexter's ball. Durant now across the timeline, picked up by Littleton. Tigers into man-to-man defense. Back on top, looking down for Navarez off the glass and good. As the freshman Navarez, I'm telling you, this Dexter team, man, they stick together. They're going to be something to reckon with. A lot of young kids on that team playing at the varsity level. LeClaire now bounce pass down to Woods. Woods down inside to Gonzalez on a great pass there, and Gonzalez for two. That was a good play there by Hot Springs. Long three-pointer by Duran, and you knew you couldn't keep her down. She's the leading scorer for the Dexter Demons, and a steal now by Duran as she's starting to take over the game. Going to take this one all the way down, and she's fouled and will go to the line. As Littleton just right across the top of the head there. It's the foul, and that's going to be her first. Actually, Littleton picks up her first. First free throw good by Duran. Flores checks in for Navarez for the Demons. Second free throw good. Now with an 8-point lead. Littleton just about traveled with the ball to Gonzalez over to LeClaire. The Tigers just, boy, if they could just control the ball without these turnovers. Woods for two off the rim, no good. Rebounded out of there by Rivas. Now Duran across the timeline. Duran just inside the arc, just off the front edge, no good. LeClaire on the long rebound. They got 3-on-1 break to the Tigers. Gonzalez, and a good play there by Duran to knock that one loose, coming back the other direction. And a step-in play by Collins, and Collins is going to get called for, actually going to be against number 22. That's a call against 22, and that's Flores. They were scrapping for the ball. The coach for Dexter doesn't like that call much. Now Gonzalez tries to get it into Collins, and Collins across the timeline. Tigers now going to set it up. They trail by 8. LeClaire looking down low. Woods covered. Now Woods back up on top on the baseline for Collins. I'm sorry, no good. Missed the rim, and now Duran back the other way. Dexter can extend the lead here to 10 or 11, depending on what happens here. If Duran decides to jack up a three here, gets it down. A give and go. Great play there by Duran over to Fuentes, and Tigers finally come up with a rebound. Collins gets it over to LeClaire. LeClaire looks down inside, took an extra step, going to get called for the travel. Luna checks in for Woods now for Hot Springs. Stuck on 8-point lead here for quite a few minutes. Durand directing traffic, gets it to Navarez, looks down inside, throws one off the glass, no good. Rebounded out by the Tigers, and Littleton coming back the other way. Gets it across the timeline. Going to take this one in and bounce, pass it off to Collins, and a miss. And a picked up by Navarez, and back comes Dexter the other way. Tigers can't get off of 24 points here in the third quarter. Durand now in a give and go to Navarez, off the glass and good, and now the lead's up to 10, and the Tigers got to do something. Stop the bleeding here quickly, and they try to get it across the timeline and do, as Luna gets it stolen, and here comes Navarez back the other way in an easy basket as they go up by 12, and now Hot Springs has got to take a timeout. They want a full timeout as they trail 36-24 with 1:15 here in the third. We'll be right back.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in TRC. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Back here on the timeout taken by Hot Springs as the Tigers stuck on 24 points here, trail by 12 with 1:15 to play here in the third. Coach Chavis trying to get him to settle down. He's got to be maintained and quit the turnovers and get it down inside the paint. You got your big ones in there. You got Luna and Gonzalez in, so the Tigers definitely got the right lineup to get it down inside, and they're going to get the ball out here after the timeout. Gonzalez over to Littleton, over to Collins, actually to Luna, now down to Collins. Collins tries to get it, and she's going to get called for, got bumped into, so that'll be should be a 1-and-1. That's a fifth foul against Dexter this quarter. Foul was on number 22, and that was Jada Flores. Collins to the line to shoot two. First one, no good. Second one rattles in for Collins. One minute to play here in the third quarter. Navarez back to Durand. Durand on the bounce pass. I'm sorry. Now she just throws it over her shoulder and good as she gets it down to Fuentes. Stolen down in the paint by Dexter, and back comes Durand. Going to take this one down and off her foot, and it's going to be Tiger ball. Littleton all the way to the hoop and no good. Too hard off the backboard. And Durand going to control it here for the last shot with 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. She's going to take a long three-pointer and just off the back of the rim. No good. And the Tigers trail 38-25 here at the end of three on the Turtleback Pest and Weed Control scoreboard. We'll be right back with the final stanza right after this.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
At the end of 3, Tigers trail 38-25, and this quarter is brought to you by A&B Drive-In. Drive up, drive through, or dine in your old-fashioned drive-in at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences. 575-894-9294. Best green chili cheeseburgers around. Got to go by and visit Anthony and everybody down at A&B Drive-In. We appreciate their support and all of our advertisers here on Facebook, YouTube, and the NFHS Network. Tigers start the fourth quarter here, trailing 38-25. As LeClaire brings it in from half court. Stolen by Duran and knocked, and she jumps down. Great play there, just couldn't keep it in bounds. 34, Garcia in for Hot Springs. Now down to Gonzalez on the spin move, and she's fouled underneath. And Gonzalez will shoot 2. First free throw is good by Alex Gonzalez. She's averaging 9.2 points a game here as a senior. Second one off the mark, and Duran controls the rebound. Long three-pointer and hits the iron and picked up by LeClaire. To Raquejo, back to Gonzalez, to LeClaire, and the Tigers, they do everything they can to get it across the timeline. Littleton now down inside to Gonzalez, and she's double-teamed down there and knocked out of bounds by Dexter, and the Tigers bring it in under their own basket. The press has really got to the Tigers today. They just get them out of kelter there with that full-court press and too many turnovers. Gonzalez down underneath. Misses the first one, picks up her own rebound, and now Littleton's going to take it at the top of the key. Over to LeClaire, looking down inside. Has to pass it off to Gonzalez and over to Garcia. Garcia looking and gets it down to Raquejo. Tigers just throwing it around, trying to get somebody open. Garcia for a long shot, short, picked up by Flores. And a turnover by Gonzalez picks it right back to Tigers. And a long three-pointer in and out, and Duran now controls the rebound. She throws this one all the way down to Navarez and knocked out of there by LeClaire, but it's going to be Dexter's ball. Woods checks in for Hot Springs. Jimenez and Armstrong check in for Dexter. Navarez and Flores will take a break. Actually, Navarez is back on the court. Saucedo will take a break. Into Duran, and Duran on the drive gets bumped. I believe that's going to go against Littleton, number 10. It's her second foul. Duran on the inbound, guarded by Woods, gets it to Navarez. Navarez down in the paint with a twist move and off the iron, no good, but hangs on to it back to Duran, so picks up her own rebound. And now top of the key for Jimenez. Fuentes with the ball, trying to get it over to Duran. Now Duran's going to have it at the top of the key. Just kind of burning some time here for Dexter. They've got a 12-point lead down inside and back to Duran on the move and good. as she has enough English on it to get it to roll over the rim. And now the Tigers trail 40-26. And here comes Gonzalez all the way down, and she's fouled and no foul called, or is it? Let's have it on the replay. Foul was on Fuentes, number 23, her third. Off the back, and no good. Luna checks in for LeClaire. And Garcia takes a break. Gonzalez from the free throw line. Second one, no good. Woods in there on the rebound, and she gets fouled, misses the basket. But a good play there by McKenna Woods as she fights her way to the basket after foul against Armstrong, her third foul now. Woods misses everything on the first one. Got to use them legs. Got to make them free throws with your legs, not with your arms. Second one off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded out of there by Dexter, and that was Fuentes on the rebound. And now Duran's going to slow it down and get it across the timeline as we approach 5.5 minutes, and Dexter up by 14. Long three-pointer by Duran off the back iron, picked up by Fuentes and blocked by Luna. And Luna's got it. She looked to throw it deep. Now she's going to get it to Littleton. Littleton on the drive over to Woods from the baseline, no good, and it's going to be off of Hot Springs, and Dexter will bring it in. I haven't seen the full court press all afternoon here from the Tigers, as they're pretty content to sit back and play defense. Woods just about with the steal, and now she's going to get called for the blocking foul. That's the freshman, McKenna Woods, her third. Duran brings it in for Dexter. To Fuentes, back to Duran on the drive, and good. Tigers get it across. Luna now loses it down inside, and Woods finally picks it up on the drive, throws it off the glass, and no good. Rebounded out of there by Duran. Having their work out here. Dexter's having to work for it a little bit more here in the second half. Able to get the ball inside the paint on some easy baskets, and that press has just killed the Tigers. Now Luna with the steal on defense. Collins brings it across, throws it down, and knocked out of bounds and saved by Dexter, and man, they're letting them play now. And here comes Jimenez across the timeline for the Demons. Over to Fuentes. And she's just going to burn some time here with a up 42-26. Tigers got to come out, put some pressure. You can't let them just burn the time. Here goes Fuentes down underneath to Duran and knocked out. I'm sorry, trying to get it down into Armstrong. LeClaire and Regueo check in for Hot Springs as Collins and Luna will take a seat. Navarez for another three, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez and knocked out of bounds by Duran. Tiger girls will be back here in the Den on the 21st of January at 6:30 when they take on the Chaparral Lobos. Then they'll start district play when we get into February. And we'll have 3 of those games, all 3 home games for Hot Springs, the boys and the girls, on the same night. Collins, now gets it over to Gonzalez. Now across the timeline comes Littleton with an extra step and no travel. LeClaire now top of the key, looking for Gonzalez inside. Woods now tries to get it down inside and stolen by Duran. Down inside to Navarez and back out to Duran. Duran now over to Jimenez, and now on the drive. Takes this one in and kicks it out to the wing, and now Navarez on the drive, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez for Hot Springs. Loose ball picked up by Woods. Woods gets it down, had a way to get it to the basket and just throw it away. Picked up by Littleton, and now Requejo for the basket and good for the three-pointer. And that was the sophomore. Duran now directed traffic, just trying to burn some time here as they keep it out on the perimeter, trying to make the Tigers come out to him and foul him. Duran now harassed by LeClaire. And just about given away there by Jimenez. Jimenez tried to get it down inside the trees there, and it's a kicked ball, and it's going to go stay with Dexter. With 1:38 to play and a 42-29 lead for the Demons. They're going to move to 11-5 on the season. As they'll be heading into district play here pretty quick. And that they're in that 4 AAA district over on the other side of the state with Ruidoso, Tularosa, and Nimi. And a tie up there by Collins and Duran. And it'll stay here with the Demons. Jimenez to bring it in for Dexter. Looking for Duran and has her underneath the basket. Duran on the little pass that was, or shot that was blocked, and now they control it back on top with Jimenez. Easy basket underneath for Dexter. Littleton just threw it away to Armstrong, and now Duran's going to slow it down here with less than a minute to play. Stolen by Hot Springs and right back to Duran. Long three-pointer off the glass and no good, and here comes Requejo trying to get it down to Littleton on the break with the left hand, no good. Gonzalez in there to clean up the boards and still no good. Another basket, it still missed the shot, and this one's going back to Dexter. Thrown out of bounds as the Tigers are going to move to 4-7 on the season. Before they start district play, down inside to Gonzalez and off the left hand, no good. That's pretty much how the Tigers have gone today. Another miss by LeClaire. Littleton puts it up and finally gets it to drop, and that's going to do it as your final score here from the Den. Gives the Dexter Demons 44 and the Hot Springs Tigers 29 on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. Don't forget, we'll be back on the 14th here at 7:30 p.m. Santa Fe Indian School as the Hot Springs Tigers varsity boys team will take on Santa Fe Indian. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the next game.